Hello? Hello. Are we back? Hello. Hello. Can everyone hear me? It says my connection is unstable. It says it is unstable. Oh. Hold on. My bitrate is 6,189. That does not look good. Someone says, hello. Okay, everyone's here. I'm back. Hello, back. Not back. This is very, much broken still. He did the thing. I did the thing. We got our reward. We prevailed. And now, we just need to see if tabs works. It's a very unique pre-recorded video. Yeah, I like the idea that all of this was pre-recorded, and I'm just predicting what your next message will be. This is actually secretly a pre-recorded stream. Like right now, as you watch this, I'm actually at like a cafe, like eating chips or something. All of this is. Are we live? I'm so proud. Thank you for the stream. How's it going? Oh, thank you. Panda22 Xbox says hi. Hello there. Nice. We're just fixing the stream. I'm back. Greetings. How are you going? Okay. Let me check my. For some reason, Panda bot said gold please emoji. Okay. Restarting didn't work, I think. Also, why do you have a link on Twitch linking to your Twitch? Well, in case you want to go from my Twitch channel to my Twitch channel. It makes perfect sense. And definitely not because I copy and pasted all the links from all my platforms. The faction again, yeah. This is what I have a plan. I see. Yeah, it might just be better if I just manually delete all of my tab stuff. Like my files say I don't have anything. I should be like free. Do the sandbot strat. What's a sandbot strat? Oh. Ooh, all this stuff. See, that's 94 pages. That's probably why this isn't working. But go to the sandbots and return to the workshop. Work for Digrosphere. I am 70% Panda. What's your 30%? Sandbots. Okay, let's go to the workshop. Let's see if that works. Okay, no, it's for some reason the servers are not. I'm not sure if that's a tabs problem or somehow a me problem. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I think it might be temporarily working. It might be working. Let's Kashmir. Let's try Kashmir. Yes. Players say Hero Unit Kashmir. Spooky Restless Spirits Kashmir. Wild Westwoods Warriors Kashmir. Pirates of the Wobbly Seas Kashmir. The Ancient Empire of Totalies Kashmir. Well, here, can you get my campaign? Sure. Let's see. Defense for YouTube. Yes, it's Astro Station. I never labeled the ad slot. Okay. Okay. Let's see, which one has the most downloads? Maybe the one. Good, because that's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's get ready for the faction. Alright, let's see. Medieval. Amazing. Just go to a rise progression. Oh, yeah, just might as well download everyone's stuff while I'm here. Yes, it worked. Alright, now So Lancelot. So next, so then, let me just get Hill person as well. What's found? What was Hilper's? Help. Oh, just help. Ooh, okay. You help, character help, attacker bell help. Everything I've made help. Okay, let's try that. Everything I've made so far. That is very descriptive. Okay. Get everyone's stuff while we're here. Alright, now Amogus Readus, your campaign. Amogus Readius, what's your campaign? You can't do story with that campaign, unfortunately. That's okay. The faction. Oh, okay, that's fine. Amogus. I'll probably find a way. Okay. Oh wait, Amogus faction. Look up as Amon Dread and Arise Progression. Okay. Let's see. Campaign, I do believe. Oh. Campaign, right. Bro, can you address the stream as early? I don't mind getting requests. It is the point of the stream. Why is... There we go. Description. In this campaign, you will defeat your enemies and extract their shadows to fight by your side. Inspired by the solid leveling of Shugon, Xbox players are unable to play this. Okay. Let's see, who's next? So, Lancelot. I believe this faction is next. Poor Xbox players. Yeah. That console, at least. No, it's tragic. Okay. So... what's a Lancelot thing called? Oh. Let's search Lancelot. No. I think I spelled it right. Incorrectly. It uses custom factions which a player uses, and Xbox players can't use those in campaigns. Poor Xbox players. Association with no Sir Lancelot label, right? United Archer Association. Alright. That looks like it. Archer Association. Let's see what's... I forgot. Yeah, what if it... That's it. Huh. Okay. House shoot. House shoot. Sounds very similar to another very famous saying. Let's download this. Should work. Nice, nice. Waste rate refreshing custom content. Okay. Yes, you can never go wrong with it. I know it's very famous, very poetic, very wise. If you live by that saying, you will always have prosperity. Alright, sandbox. Let's hypotheticals. His saying us first. What's... Well, what was hypotheticals once called? We're doing hypothetical, then Hilper, then Amogus, and Sir Lancelot. Kashmir, okay. Oh yeah, right. Gives me medieval. Oh my words! Quite a few. Okay. Yeah, you might need to put a limit on how many units I can review at once. Actually, a lot of these are clones, so we'll probably be able to deal with it. Alright. One day in the kingdom of Wobbleville, there was a civil war emerging. You're gonna put a limit on my faction? Oh yeah, probably. There was tensions brewing between the kingdom of Clumsy Town and the kingdom of Normalville. That's why they have town and ville in their names when they're clearly whole kingdoms. Oh, I must have everything remain. Yeah, we'll work something out. Oh, the way the war started was when they were having a diplomatic meeting, and the two jesters were doing tricks together. However, as they were doing tricks, one of them ran away, and the other one got confused and hit his face into a wall. What are you doing? Anyway, so then they tried to do the tricks again. However, they did backflips and it was very entertaining. Everyone watching was very happy with this. And the diplomatic meeting between the Kingdom of Wobbleton and the Kingdom of I forgot what the name was. Well, no, wait, Chris, can we think of a better name? Probably get like Steve. Yeah, with Wobbleville for these guys, and these guys, they're called, let me think of a good name. Yeah, that's a NOS meeting. Yeah, they're very entertaining people. So Kingdom of Wobble. Oh, but then one of the jesters accidentally hit the Wobbleton's jester in the face. And he just was knocked out. He tried to go around and see what was wrong. How he actually hit him up and hit him against the wall. He didn't realize how powerful his shoes were. His head got smashed into the castle walls. And some of the squires thought this was some sort of war declaration. And they immediately started to wait, hold on, these are no, not idea. Means they had to fight each other. Lol. The guards clashed. Do you have ibuprofen? I have a headache. I don't think so. The guards, they were crazy. It was a slaughter. However, Wobbleton's fortress were a lot more intimidating, which is why the Clumsyville's fortress would just run away. Jefferson's squires equal better. What's in the meme? Ah, okay. I was a bit confused, like, well, I don't think so. One of them even ran into the void hole. And everyone left. Soon, the forces of Wobbleton left the town. They were visiting, and they were outraged. So, Wobbleton, after having their favourite, the king of Wobbleton, decided he would send a force to invade the city. To invade the Clumsy Town's. Is it really a hole? It's everywhere. Yeah, it's a really big hole. So Wobbleton sent his mounted cavalry to attack the city. However, the king of Clumsyville mobilized his own forces. He used archery and catapults to try and stop the invasion. However, it did not go very well. The archers who were there got completely overwhelmed. Where does this hole begin? Somewhere over there. And they were completely destroyed. It was just a slaughter. Is the ocean a hole or is land elevated? The ocean fills up part of the hole. Yeah, the hole and the ocean are very interconnected. Get out. Are they fighting in the hole or are they fighting out? They fight out of the hole. They fight outside the hole. So then, the king finally mobilizes his forces to attack King Clumsy Town's capital city. Not the capital, but one of their provinces. The king got his knights to protect it. He also decided to hire an ancient, one of the ancient warriors to help him out. He was half beast, half also beast. The hole is surrounded them, so aren't they? No, it's not how that. No, they're above the hole. The hole, it's down there. They are above the hole. It's really quite simple. The Minotaur general, the King Tide, decided to use pikemen to stop the invasion. However, the cavalry, they had a trick up their sleeve. They got offensive archers to take care of them. And soon, cavalry will invade. So it's 100% in almost 2 weeks. It was 100%, yeah, 100% beast, yeah. He's half beast, another half also beast. But you see, he was sport. Oh my word. Oh my word, he immediately died. The knight is terrified, and rightfully so. That's imagine having this chasing you. He walked, and he was smashed into the water. Only man like thinking as his head or 2 legs. Yeah, it was. Then the horse got on top of him and forcefully drowned him. They all like doggy piled him, and then forcefully drowned him. And the city fell to Wobblington. It was a sad day for Clumsyville. Clumsyville, however, would not stand for this. Brutal. Oh, I see. And so, they really wanted him to drown them. Clumsyville decided they would retake the city. However, on their way, they launched 8 expeditionary force over to farmland, over to the Wobblington's farmlands to try and burn them of their supplies. The king, he sent out a captain mercenary to lead the attack. In fact, he just got the whole, just mercenaries in general to attack, to lead the invasion. Sorbulista bolted the eye, yeah. They were nice and mobile, the mercenaries were. They wanted to burn the farmland to starve Wobblington of their supplies. But Wobblington was prepared. For you see, the village was offended by a lone girl. And, who else did she have? Oh yeah, as well as some of her archers. And like her dad or something. Yeah, this is her dad. And they're the only guys left to defend it from the incoming invasion. Sorry, this it was just pretty much a family to defend the entire invasion, to defend the supply lines. You know what it'd be. To attack. This is way too peaceful. What is this music? This is copyright-free battle music. What is this? This is not battle music. What is, huh? Okay, Let's see here. This is also not battle music. It's just this. Let me tell you a story about Brave Adventurer. Oh, music. Yeah. This comedy. Alright, this is much better. This is actually a bit too dramatic. This is way too dramatic. This is not that high. This is not. This is for the. It's tabs, of course. It's comedy. Okay, let's try this music. Okay, let's do. This is not. This sounds like it's an army. There are armies. This is not that. Hold on. You're finding perfect music. Oh, this is good. So, the wife and the father decide to attack the incoming barrage. The archers fired, not killing very many people. Ooh! God deflected the guns. They slew many of them. Jones was the name, was infuriated and chased Sarissa off into the edge. The captain was terrified, but then he was like, no, he must pay his, if he doesn't come back with victory, his contractee will surely execute him. So he has to wipe out this farm girl. It is essential. So, he shot him, but he deflected all of his bullets. They sword fought. He was on the ground. You see inside his head, Dr. Brain. He's not very smart. He did not really think this through properly. For some reason, her dad did not feel like helping. What happened to him? He did not feel like helping at. No! The captain killed her! What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know why he decided to do. Joan, unfortunately, fell in combat. She may never recover for long. However, the invasion was stopped. Bro, you are a witch. That's not improved. I don't know what he was trying. And goodness knows what he was doing. Lol. With now means Wobblington wasn't able to invade them to take their logistics. Now he will have to counter, and Wobblington decided, even though they were still occupying the city, rather than try and retake it, he would attack their city. So the choices are, here is a tale known far and wide. So the enemies are coming, rally the troops, we cannot let innocent people die, we need to protect the land for our sake, for the women and the children yearning for a better future. And it's pretty much the only options. However, the king decided he would join the invasion. He would invade Wobblington's kingdom. Wobblington, however, decided he would send over Mr. Vladovlads. So Mr. Vladovlad would defend the kingdom with everything he had. He had the elite cavalry come to join him to ambush the enemies, as well as the patent Black Knights. The king, however, was aware of this and sent in more archers, catapults, actual archers, some squires, and he even had some pikemen. Not the greatest formation in the world, but if he could take the city, it would force Wobblington to leave his own city, as a major supply hub will have been destroyed. Not only that, King Wobblington knew that if Clumsyville, more archers, catapults, archers, yep. That if Clumsyville got the town of Sophenia, then he would kill everyone. He would have no mercy. He would keep killing people until they stopped occupying his city. They had to defend it. Vlad, everything was riding on Vlad. Okay, now we can actually get the really dramatic music. It's not the final battle, but this is at some higher stakes now. All the artists blinked in synchronization. Literally everyone's blinking all at the same time. They all open their eyes, ready for battle. The cavalry charged, devastating the enemy lines and terrifying just everyone. One of them, cavalrist, was very excited. Vlad was in the middle of everything. He kept impaling people. Where did the king go? The knights were terrified. They're all routing. The formation was broken. The king was nowhere to be seen. It was clear. There was one very brave knight who had his head chopped off. Sir, the team was just too awesome. They have mastered synchronized flanking. But clearly, yeah, he did not go very far. It appears... I know what's happened. King of Clumsyville, he fled the battle. He is nowhere to be seen. He ran away from the fight. He was a coward. But now... that means... I saw the king's body on the ground, foe. No. No. Well, he was knocked out, but he was able to run away. Hephaestus' troops are much stronger. It does appear this way. But now, Wobblington had only one thing left to do, which was attack the king's palace directly. King Wobblington was ready for this. This shit. No, this is not a good music. I need some... Alright, King Wobblington. You can't... ooh, Kara says hello. Hello, Carson. Got any tabs that you want me to look at? Put in the show and add it to the list. It says, if you can't die with your men, then you shouldn't lead them to their death. Ooh. King Wobblington. He be a coward, but he reassembled his fort to defend his palace. He gives his healers, his archers, more archers, also more archers. Why they were making fire lines, I don't know. There was this strat. The king, he knew that his enemy may be superior to him. He decided to use pikemen. He also decided to employ actual tactics. However, try to make a battle with the Kashmir without using the normal units. The normal just got an upgrade. You can use catapults. Oh yeah. What? A little bit. Oh, you mean you want me to not? No ways, actual tactics. I know. I'm a bit confused. Yeah, so this side is using King Wobblington. He summoned a tree giant to help out, as well as his famous Vlad general. Use stretch for both sides. Oh, okay. Okay. The king decided he would copy his enemies and use their knight's equipment. He would also start using the policy of training his troops so they wouldn't just move even without the banners. His healers would help him. Healers too, yeah. Oh, and the squires. The squires were ready. Wow, train the troops. I know. Before, he would just run in the pubs and yell at people, "Who wants to join my army?" And while it was motivating, it wasn't that great. Training troops in tabs is crazy. However, King Woblington, he was prepared to fight as well. If he won, he would find a secret to reviving Joan of Arc, who bravely defended his supply lines. He would get his elite cavalry to attack, followed by his lesser cavalry. Some offensive archers, more offensive archers, as well as some armored squires, and a few knights of his own. He would also bring his queen over to help, who had like magic or something, who also was a secret mother of Joan of Arc. However, the enemy king of Tumseyville, he had his own idea. He got Vlad's brother, also called Vlad, I know it's confusing, to come help him, as well as summoning his own tree giant. And so, the battle, it would be a fierce fight. Especially since the king also decided to employ another catapult. Actually put it over this side. It should be an intense fight. However, talking to the lesser caviars, how does it feel to be a lesser cavalry? Probably, except for some reason, King Woblington did not deploy cavalry. He's using pikes as defense. Listen. No longer will we cower before our enemies. No longer will we swoop to their level. We shall fight with honor and dignity, he said with his eyes closed. And half of them had synchronized blinking, half of them did not. They didn't synchronize the blinking very well. The enemy, however, did not bother blinking at all. They would charge straight at them. It's like, we do this for Woblington! For Woblington! The cavalry. For Woblington! Ooh, the knights charged the front lines. They caused chaos. Oh, one of them just went off into the giant hole. It was a slaughter. The king was alive. They survived the barrage of cavalry. And this one knight was fighting Vlad and the enemy king of Woblington. Not Woblington. Yeah. Wait, this is Woblington. That's Tumseyville. They said for Tumseyville is what he said. I'm really dumb. Oh, all the archers decided they would all fall off into the hall. They didn't want to be in this, especially this guy didn't know what he wanted. This guy was just dumb. The king fell. The king died in combat. For Tumseyville. That's what they said. The tree giant was pretty much the only thing helping them. The other tree giant was dead for some reason. Tree giant carries it. Yes, he does. He got impaled, and he would stay on that sick pole forever. Wobblington was victorious, and the kingdom of Clumsyville was no more. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. So, it's Taranton Headphones sent Zalin Gnarp emoji. Alright, now we gotta rate it. That was how the epic tale ended, indeed. Wobblington now rules over the medieval landscape. And now I rate it. Now help us. Yes, but first I gotta rate it out of 10. Units in the line. Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea. A giant massacre. Literally was a giant massacre. Alright, let's review. Oh, whoops. Wait, no. I get adjusted on the floor. Oh, wait. Make a story, I'd be a bit... If you can make a story, I'd be a bit surprised that Archer escaped the underworld. Screams Chance of Black. Oh yeah, it did. So, we have the Stryer, Armored Stryer, Elite Stryer, Archer, Offensive, Archer, Defensive. Why does this guy forget to eat? He forgot to eat his vegetables. Something's wrong with him. We got the Healer with the Halo. We got the Jester. It's the Jester, pretty nice, pretty cool. I like the designs of the Stryers. They're pretty good, a bit powerful. The Horses and Knights, they are pretty good. I think their fear is a bit overpowered. Maybe their fear could just be normal, maybe not have giant fear. What's this guy? This guy does not want to look at me. He's scared. We have Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc, she looks pretty nice. She could maybe be a bit more powerful. Vlad's pretty cool. Just Vlad. This nice glowing headpiece. The Black Knight is quite nice. I like the way he looks. Like his sword. Look how tall he is. He's just average expectations. The Prestigious Peach, my thank you. We have the Tree Giant. Tree Giant is pretty good. It's not that powerful, but something that may be intentional. With the Queen, I don't really get to see what she does, but she looks pretty nice. That will do for my campaign. Thank you. Not entirely sure what her powers are, but the King is pretty cool. She heals a lot. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, nice glowing gems. It's a nice, fun medieval faction. Overall, I think I rate this faction and the light ring circles trying the Queen does. Okay. I rate this faction 7.21 out of 10. It is pretty good. So fairly decent medieval faction. This is take. Nice. Okay. And now, we have Helpers. If only Dave wasn't there. Yeah. Alright, Helper. Helper had the faction. What's Helper's faction called? Helper, what was your thing called? Did Helper have a faction or a campaign? Oh, yeah, I remember. Yep, it's... Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to review everything. But we must brainstorm soon to just try to make a 10 out of 10 faction on the server out scale. Dave. I'm Dave. Okay, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Which of these units do we do? Now, this is the question. Is it the older... The first ones are the oldest units and the last ones are the newest units? Is that how it is? Be careful, some of them are Ooga Booga big numbers. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, let's see. Once upon a time, there was a peaceful tribe. The tribe lived in perfect harmony. The chief, he had an advisor. He had some people at the club and hunt animals. He just had this but this guy just really liked rocks. His name was Bob. Hi, Bob. Right, is this a faction that had the sunflower? I'm not sure. Does that make it a fluent story? I'll figure it out. However, one day, a bone summoner emerged. He says, "Hello, can I join your tribe?" And like, okay, what are your credentials? It's like, oh, I summoned bones. And that made the chief really scared. His eyes widened. His mouth, his jaw dropped. He was terrified. He could not let this guy join it at all. For he knew that if he could summon bones, he could summon the bones on his shoulders and on his head. Then he would lose his decoration, and it would be a disaster. He had to kill him at all costs. And as such, he said, "Men, attack! Immediately!" And they're like, okay. They threw a spear at the bone summoner. He was like, ow! What's that for? But they didn't listen. They threw more spears. They threw one on his arms, and he was in pain. It was like, ah. Oh. Be honest, he's pretty basic. He then summoned some bones. And then was killed the chief. He was like, oh. He was doing that PTSD and was like just ringing his head. No, he's too powerful. Can't be. Quickly, attack him. But he summoned another one. And he killed the chief. And the stone numbers hit him. They were a bit scared. It's like, oh. Then a bone thing killed one. The spear thrower. He had to hit the spear. If he didn't hit it, he would die. And not only would he die, but the bone summoner might take the bones off his ears. And that would be horrendous. So, he prepared his staff. And aimed and shot. However, as he aimed, the bone summoner started summoning the bones. Ooh, but he just survived. Oh! Oh, he missed and hit his dead friend instead. Or wants it be my has this short. Nice. I think I'm gonna join the server. However, this was the Bone Mage know by killing the chief. He had sparked a civil war within the tribal clan, as the chieftain had 2 twin sons, and no one knew who was the oldest. That was kind of inciting. And so, this ultimately resulted in a tribal civil war. And in the civil war, where does this thing go? The chief, the two rival tribal kings, the heirs, was the King of Spinning, who called himself that and found a way to make silk. He was rivaled by Mr. Clubs. You pay high numbers. Mr. Clubs and Mr. Spinning were twins and they were arch enemies. They could not stand to see each other. They hated each other's guts. They were completely grossed out by each other. And he says, hello there. How are you doing? Yeah, enjoy your time here. King of Spinny is too spinny, don't do it. King of Spinny, however, he had an issue. Many people did not support him, as they did not support his spinning agenda. They thought he was too extreme in his spinning. What's up, bro? What's up? That is mostly what's up. Other than that, I'm good. Better than the weather. Fine. He's too spinny. That's right, yeah. So many of his own people did not want to support him. I'm from Algeria. Oh, nice. Oh, no, maybe not. I'm not sure. Is Algeria a good place? Anyway. Mr. Spinny, he had his own bone advisor. What about you? I am from Down Under. So I've been under the weather as well. So yeah, I'm checking out Tab's stuff. Right now we're looking at Helper's faction. If you got any Tab stuff you want me to show, me look at, I'll put it in the chat and I'll add it to the list. I'm in America. He's in Australia, I think. Yeah, I am living in Down Under. It's pretty nice here. However, King Spinny, he had a trick up his sleeve. He had secretly conspired with the the rival kingdom to use their forces. No rival kingdom, but a foreign king. You see, he got he actually had got Wobblington to help him. And Wobblington had changed a bit. And also Splinton had trained some ninja monkey to help as well. Mr. Tubbs was in shock. Like just the king. Oh, okay. Mr. King, the rival, Mr. Tubbs, was terrified and so he used a propaganda effort to get more people to join his forces. He even was able to tame a mammoth. This would be a battle to decide the fate of the tribe. Who would be able to win? Mr. Spinning or Mr. Clubs, who would continue. Mr. Clubs, he would continue the reign of his father and rule with similar policies. Mr. Spinning was a radical. He wanted to implement his own spinning agenda. And so, the fight would begin. Mr. Tubbs like, guys, we must fight for a way of life. For freedom. We must end his radical ideology. No more people, no more spinning. We must end here. Look, they seek to oppress us. We will spin as much as we want to. That. The Monkey Ninja came and immediately leapt into action. He was dancing. He deflected everything. The Monkey Ninja was too powerful. The Spinning King made the mammoth spin against his will. Soon, Mr. Clubs was defeated, and the Ninja Monkey destroyed his forts with ease. I think Monkey Ninja's OP. Yeah, this is crazy. And with that, the Spinning King took over. I think it took from a Sort for a 1 video. Now, Spinning King may have won. However, he had an issue. He deeply mistrusted the Monkey Ninja. He thought the Monkey Ninja might start doing some monkey business. And so, secretly, while the Monkey Ninja was sleeping, the Monkey Ninja... While the Monkey Ninja... Where's the Monkey Ninja? Monkey, 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 monkey. Where on earth did the monkey ninja go? Travel factor is very low. Right? Yeah. Oh. So Ninja Monkey. While Ninja Monkey was sleeping, they sent out the Tickle Monster. The Monkey Ninja might be a new big number unit in disguise. Not only that, they also got a wizard to try and cast a spell on him. There were 2 wizards. The Monkey Ninja immediately woke up. However, it was too late. The spell was cast. And the Monkey Ninja shortly perished. You create him? Oh. He's... It's shocking, yeah. Well, apparently he just died. And so, Mr. Clubs was quite pleased with this. However, where's Clubs? Clubs was happy, however, he was concerned. Well, for one, he had not eaten any food in a very long time. He really needed to eat something like right now. Aside from that, he also realized that he became reliant on the king. And decided he could not trust him. He became paranoid. Oh, no, Mr. Tubbs, Mr. Spinner, hold on, I'm stupid. Yeah, Mr. Tubbs, Ron, King of Spinning. Yeah, Mr. King of Spinning had become paranoid. He was thinking, hold on a second. The medieval king probably thinks I owe him something. He's probably going to try and get me to do something for him. There's only one thing I can do. Invade him. And force some to start spinning as well. The King of Spinning had decided to go on an invasion to invade the king and force them to spin as well. It was the only reasonable thing to do. The King of Spinning went. He would not go alone, however. He would bring his own forces. He brought some farmers as militia. He even trained his tribal people to be knights. He started training. He even got a healer to come help him. It was a small army. However, he figured that they were not expecting it, and so it would be an easy invasion. However, little did he know that the king suspected him of this happened and sent his own knights to take care of the invasion. To preemptively stop them. So, the battle of the battle of Stone Bridge began. If Tribal Leader was able to wipe out the entire forts, they may still retain the element of surprise. The tribal people, the archers shot and hit many of their shields. The Grand Wizard, the Spinning Monkey, forced the enemy to start spinning. Well, that's a correct name. How are you thinking about that? I have no clue. She is spinning. Forts. Another knight was charging at the archers. Do not hit them, except this guy. This guy was not holding his shield correctly. He would have been easy to hit. Oh, no. And so, they were able to secretly take care of the King's Expeditionary Force. And as such, they decided to invade his palace. And they would assassinate the king in secret. King of Spinning. Also, let's see. Second. Oh, I have an idea. He got his. He kept all of his farmers and tribal knights, as well as. Let's heal. This music is way too dramatic right now. Where is his healer? I wish I could just search for units. That'd be really cool. Like just like a search bar for big big factions. Oh, there we go. However, while he was about to invade, he didn't realize the enemy king recruited Big Dave to come help out. The King of Spinning was shocked to hear this. The sight of Big Dave horrified him. He was terrified of Big Dave. And not Big Dave. Dave. It's Dave. I know. And in fact, Dave had become Big Dave. Dave is naked. Yeah, he's too big for any of them to find clothes for him. I mean, how are you gonna like find clothes for all that? That's ridiculous. And so, the king was like, "Wahaha! You'll never defeat Big Dave. He will surely wipe all of you out." Not only that, the enemy king had also recruited, not Sans. Dave became a Titan. I have not worked with such a Titan. Yeah, me neither. That's what Titan is like. Also, the king, however, was able to find some his own forces, a duel with an Apple Maniac, and not only that, he got a red imposter. He was an alien. The king doesn't know where the alien came from, but the alien said he was willing to help. Because apparently, he was running away from a ship that he had just sabotaged. The king didn't understand any of that, but he had a big boomstick. So the king was willing to let him join anyway. Is that me? And this King of Spinning was shot. This is way too peaceful. I need some like actual. More like it. It was like, guys, do not fear Big Dave, for Big Dave does not have a spirit. He does not have a resolve. He does not have spinning. We will make him spin, whether he likes it or not. That sounded wrong. Anyway, charge! And they began to attack. Big Dave, unfortunately, was not very strong, and so sword fell over a bit. Like, yes, we'll be able to kill Big Dave. Okay, the King's catapults could not aim properly. Messenger made spinning great again. The King's catapult hit Big Dave. They were not very good at their job. The apples were quite good though. Ooh! The alien started shooting. He shot one barrage. Then Big Dave was taking damage, but he was not spinning. Unfortunately, they killed Big Dave. Because the King of Spinning was still alive. Robert says, "Wake up and new Operation Mount Boris level drop." Oh, nice. Let me just. I'll add you to the. Put you on the list. We'll check you out last because it's probably one of the best units, best factions, and also we have a. Yeah. Oh, the farm. So the King of Spinning was a bit blocked by Big Dave. And Big Dave was able to wipe out the enemy king and assassinate the king who he did not like very much. King Spinnington decided to merge the two kingdoms, and he would become the United Kingdom of Great Dripton. The United Kingdom of Great Dripton was formed, led by King Spinning. Now, where's this King Spinning go? King Spinning, if I can find him, because I can't search for stuff for some reason. Where'd King Spinning go? The King of Spinning, King Spinning was now the leader of the realms. However, he knew his conquest was not satisfied. He realized now he had taken the medieval king, the other kingdoms might try and gang up on him. There was only one thing he could do. He had to invade more. He had to take the other factions. He had to stop them immediately. So, King Spinning rallied his forces and decided to invade the ancient city of Euphemia. The United Kingdom of Great Dripton going on a colonization spree. The King of Spinning personally would attend. He would make his guys actual knights. The elite guard, as they were called. And would start training monkeys again. He got fire monkeys to come help him out. However, ancient Zeus was not happy about this. Thor would also come help him. The fire beings were determined to defend the town. Whoa, wait a second. Nine Archer Association is currently mastering number secret to defeat him. The line before defeat him. It's not that base. That's not basic for. Yeah, wait. Okay, 4 units fighting this battle. Not today. It's an Ooga Booga big number. Zeus, but needed some help. Thankfully, someone, an alien came to help him. Calling himself Green Crewmate. He didn't know what he could do or how he could help at all, but he would appreciate his support regardless. Don't defeat. Alright, the King of Spinning was like, guys, our spinning is great. We must spread our spinning ideals to the world. We must spread spinning all over the land. It is not right that spinning be with ourselves. If we do not spread spinning to these people, these unenlightened barbarians, we do not deserve to spin ourselves. This is the right thing to do. Now, Fortress, you must spin. This guy not looking spinning too much, and so then the battle. We'll begin and we can find some right music. This is not the good music. What is this? This playlist is copyright-free battle music. He was shielding his friend's face. He really wanted to show his friend his shield. None of this is. Is this battle music? Does this pick up? None of this is battle music. this one. There we go. There we go, the classic. Well, dude, look at this cool shield. Unfortunately, he was no longer showing this. Oh, this is the guy. He was really. He was really interested in his shield. Unfortunately, he didn't quite know how to use it properly. Ooh, Zeus would end up killing so many of them. The guy not using shield correctly would survive though. The fire monkeys were really useful. The king is protecting the dude behind them all. The king of spinning while engine kept zapping them. King of spinning and the guy using the shield correctly were both killed. There was just one knight left who had the sword and shield in one way round. But he was determined to fight, even if it was to the death. He was fried. He's like, no, for the glory of the Night Kingdom of Great Britain. Zeus held back the invasion and successfully killed the King of Spinning. But his legacy was not over yet. For the King of Spinning, he had used a lot of magic. He would not just go down. He would conquer death itself if it means he can get his power back. The King of Spinning was like, what the? Where am I? And he was confronted by a face. There is technically enough life. Yeah. It's like, listen here, you King of Spinning. You have bothered me quite so much. So while usually I just let people chill here, for you it's not possible. You must be banished. From the you must go from the underworld to the underworld. What? What's the underworld? Ah, it's like the underworld, but it's under that too. It's the Half-Life Judge in helpless fashion, I think. Oh yeah. Yes, you will be judged. Severely judged, in fact. In fact. Some might say that your level is quite high. Oh my word. Have fun finding them. You see, you can't be judged here. This guy will judge you first. Beep boop. Actually, not sure what's Sans voice. It's his canonical voice. He's like, wait a second. This seems a bit unfair. Oh, it's just actually, he doesn't look too powerful. He's just still in the code. I can take care of him. He's zapped death. And then immediately got hit by this by the Sans lightning. As that's Sans. And so unfortunately, he was sent to the underworld. And the King of Spinning. What? How do we get out of here? There has to be a search option. And you explored a bit. Unfortunately, bro had to run out of Sans. Yeah. He was like he was a bit shot. He was exploring, trying to find a way out of here. And Wait a minute. Does that mean Sans is dead? Sans is... What, isn't Sans always dead? He's literally a skeleton. What do you mean is he dead? He's a skeleton. The Kingdom of Death? No, it doesn't that one. He was searching some way he could get out. It was clear there was not very many people who had gone to the Underworld. Just... Oh, I added new characters to that faction, so you can see in the storyline and make a new one after that or something. Oh, nice. Where's the judge? He's monster and species of skeleton. Wait, bro, you have a vegetative dudes? You could pick a big number. I haven't seen him in a while. It's IDK. Like, Afterlife says, oh yeah. He's like, what? Who are you? He's like, I am the Afterlife judge. I judge you. Like, creepy. You are literally dead. It's sort of on brand. Well, you're gonna get zapped. Ah! Why did we let you keep your stuff? He starts spinning the judge. He was impaled pretty badly, but the judge was spinning like madness. He was killed, however, the magic spell he cast on the judge made him glitch out, made him just go insane. And he was able to spawn back into the snowy realms. He lost everything. Bro became a firework. But no longer was he a spinning mage. He was no longer king of spinning. No. He lost that title. He became something else. You see, the obvious transition from spinning to death was the next step was to become. Drum roll, please. I can't do a drum roll. The skeleton summoner. Wait, let me check. Maybe something better. He almost became the skeleton summoner. You see, he decided to deem himself. No, wait, he can't be. That's way too. A lot of these are really OP. Okay, just. I don't know what he became. No. This is clearly a very OP unit. I feel a lot of this is strong because there's way too many units, but it is everything, so that's kind of the point, I guess. Yeah, you know what? He became a skeleton summoner. He was not happy with it. He thought, this is so lame. This is dumb. I have like 4 skulls on my head. What am I meant to do with this? Sure. Yeah. Skeleton. He was a bit displeased. He wasn't happy. But he would find his kingdom. They would recognize him. Sure. Baja Blaster. But he saw a Baja Blaster. Someone else. He called himself the Baja Blaster. I was like, ooh, that's a nice cannon. Can I have some? And he was like, no. He's like, oh, that's a shame. I really wanted that. But then he was like, hold on a second. If this guy doesn't give me the Baja Blaster, I might never get my kingdom back. Well, I guess where he is. Baja Blaster? Sorry, he had to... decided to summon some skeletons to come help him fight. To retrieve the Baja Blaster. He cannot let someone else have the Baja Blaster. It would be his, no matter what. based on the Baja Blast. Wow, cinema. Amazing. But the Baja Blast was, if he killed him, he would have the power of the Skeleton Summoner. He would be the ultimate. He could be king. And so, all he was going to do was to fight. And one of the skeletons blinked. And one of his sword castle was really big for some reason. He looked like he was weak against large crowds. Barbuster was terrified. He had so many swords thrown at him. He turned into a skeleton. But get Baja blasted. He turned to a skeleton, which means the Baja Blaster was now under the control of the Skeleton Summoner. He didn't have to use the Baja Blast himself. He could just control the person using it. With his new undead army, there was no force that could stop him. First, he attacked Dynasty. So he had some unfinished business with them. No one knows what his unfinished business with them was. They never really bothered each other. But the Skeleton Summoner knew that his business was unfinished with them. He would reclaim his title as the King of Spinning. He recruited a Dark Mage to his side. Where is he? I really wish there was a search function. They haven't interacted, but nonetheless, there was still business. Yeah, there was still business, unfinished business that needed attending to. And soon, perhaps Dynasty will find out what that unfinished business was. He got his Dark Mage. His Baja Blaster. He also got some elite squires he found, as well as his patented skeleton army. He was determined to win at all costs. The dynasty led by not the Monkey King, but led by the Shogun, was horrified. What business do you have with us? He says, oh, I'll tell you what business I have. Unfinished business. Skeleton Army trademark. Yeah, he patented it. No one could use the Skeleton Army. The dynasty summoned all the samurai. They got the dragons. The ninjas. And even the Hawatchers to weaken them. They got the trained muds. They did everything they could to defeat this force. In fact, they were so determined to defeat him. They even summoned oh yeah. They found a person who was willing to help them. They weren't sure this is not Godzilla. Actually, you know what? In Monkey King, they reject. They will get Godzilla to help them. They made Godzilla. No. It was shot. Godzilla had 2 sets of eyes. He had eyes in his mouth, so he could see his food before he ate them. There's a big number unit. Don't worry, they'll take care of Godzilla. So do it. There was the Summoner was shot about the Godzilla. They had to find a way to take care of Godzilla. But they did not know how to kill Godzilla. So a god like would be overpowered. I don't think he's killable. Oh, yeah, fair enough. They tried to get Godzilla, but unfortunately for them, there was a small issue with Godzilla. See, Godzilla, he wasn't that smart, you see, and so Godzilla saw the hole and was naturally quite curious about the hole. He was in fact very curious about the hole. And so, unfortunately, they would have to fight. Maybe Godzilla can kill Godzilla. Oh wow. They will just hope that Godzilla could save them against the undead swarms. And so, soon enough, if I can find proper music, the battle will begin. Godzilla was not much up at all. He immediately died. They were quite disappointed with their efforts. If only they had more time to research. However, they all practiced their synchronized blinking! Excuse me, we can revamp it for real. And this synchronized blinking. But then they also did synchronized blinking. They both they both unblinked simultaneously. The battle of blinking would begin. A second. Synchronized blink Skelly style. Can you? Where's it? Let's go and summon up. Let's begin. This is what music is this? Like agents. This is terrible battle music. This music is called Battle of the Creek. I thought it'd be like epic music. What is this? Okay, let's try a different. Okay. The battle will begin. Dynasty would try to defend. This is a bit better. The elite. Oh. The guards. These guys deflect many of the Awacha bolts. This is way too No, what is this? This is not battle music. This is like a corporate business meeting music. I know it sounds like music you might hear on just Battle of the Barbie sound music. What is this? This playlist is copyright free battle music. What is wrong? No, rites of passage. This should be good music. This is not battle music. I'm gonna get a different playlist. It'll do. Ooh, oh, picking up a bit. No, it's dumb. If you $100 a month, then you will rush the the other obviously damn music is more intense. Yeah, it is not good music. What is this? Alright. Oh, let me do different music. This is not that good music. I'm gonna find different playlists. Epic battle music, no copyright. So this is better. I already did this music though, so we're gonna try something through parent music. This part, alright, this is kind of what it's meant to be. Alright, this one's combat and we can't start unless we have good music. I'll do it, whatever. That's fine. The skeletons shot at the dragon, burning it to smithereens. the lead was shot, the skeleton summoner began converting many of their units to their side. Starting units to their side. The Hawatchers shot many of them, but it was too much for the skeleton summoner. And the Baja Blast was also killing them. Give me some Baja Blast. Okay, gets Baja blasted. Yep. The Hawatchers were doing a good job. But fortunately, there's too many of them. The Fire Archers taking swift care of the monks. The monks fought well, but it was not enough. There was one samurai, the last fighter. He was shot like 6 times. Oh my word. He was just destroyed. I'm not gonna lie, Baja Blast kind of sucked. He's not that good. It was a slaughter. Last time I got Baja Blast. Also got impaled with all these archers. And so decided the skeleton decided the next place to invade. He's not that good and he's not that guy. He would invade everyone. He would summon all his forces to this location and begin a crusade to kill the entire kingdom. I know if I need him, but he can lose. But he can free shot a super peasant. Nerfed. Oh yeah. Come on, Astra Association to soon. Oh yeah, hold on. Soon. Skeleton Summoner, where did he go? Okay, but oh yeah. So where are the skeletons? Oh, there he is. I may have to watch the recording of my game test if it's tested fair. However, his rival, Tribal Clubber, was brought back from the dead. That's right, Death had come back to retake his, to bring him back to where he belongs. However, someone was able to get the Void Monarch on his side. I mean to be rude, but helpless section has lasted unusually long. This is the last battle. Well, this last one. Know that the other kingdoms. It has lasted a bit long. Yeah, we'll resolve it soon. Don't worry. We also team up to fight him. Medieval King had got his own boulder throwers inspired from the tribal stone throwers. He had his own knights to fight off the invasion. The Mr. Clubs, who was brought back from the dead, had rallied tribal loyalists to his side, and he was determined to retake his rightful place. The king deployed his own tactics, and the ancient brutes and Saristas were summoned back again, especially as Zeus was determined to take back his home, his land, his people. And so, let me find Ancient Zeus. They were determined to fight, even until the last man. They also got the space guy to help them for some reason. Oh my word! Alien monster to come help them. They were a bit confused about why he had a big sword, but they'll be able to help regardless. However, they will not be without opposition. The summoner, still had his patented Baja Blast. And it was soon learned the reason why he went to war with Dynasty in the first place. Turns out, Dynasty had been using skeleton symbols, which the skeleton summoner had patented. They were shocked. They must destroy skeleton summoner before he could patent more things. However, he got lots of mages on his side. He was really quite evil. Copyright, that's right. You see, the skeleton summoner secretly worked for Disney. And he was determined to enforce their will, no matter the cost. For he had his own kingdom to claim. He would copyright everything. He would even copyright words. You wouldn't be able to say words without paying him in royalties. In fact, he made a thing that if you ever use any of his services, then you just were not allowed to live. He was allowed to kill you if you used any of your services. In fact, if you used any of his services, you became his slave. It was in the terms and conditions of of using his words. Did he work with Disney? Did he work for Disney when he was Spinning King as well? Oh no. No. When he came back alive, he did that with the help of Disney. Disney helped bring him back alive. Because they needed him to enforce copyright. That is when they imposed the evil ideology. The spinning copyright agenda ideology. They would copyright everything. And as such, he summoned his skeleton army of long-dead franchises to nostalgia bait the enemy into subscribing to his terms and service. They were determined to defeat them at all costs. The executives, the pointless marketing team, they would determine to win. The hordes of skeletons would fight for them. They tried to look for other dead franchises they could revive as evil skeletons. Soon Disney bought the rights to Steve, who was, they also made a lot fatter and more dumber. Really dumb, more dumb than he already was. He was about, and they would have him say things like "Flint steel, diamond armor, full set." Yes. He would even another thing that Steve would say is "Chicken jockey, but just a chicken. I am Steve." He had chicken jockey minus the jockey. He's just a chicken chomper instead. It was a tragedy. They even copyrighted Santa Claus. Santa Claus had no choice but to fight for the evil corporation. It was horrid. Yeah. Yeah. I did believe Santa has like 1,000 HP. Oh, unfortunately, the real Santa was too old and was still in public domain. But they would find a way to revoke public domain and extend the copyright indefinitely. Forever. Right word. It was a tragedy. They searched for more dead IPs. However, hold on a second. They We're unprepared. However, they decided to go into the future and recruit some soldiers. It was horrifying. Dude, they even started using even kidnapped children as well to come and fight for him. The big old boulder guy. The king realized the stakes couldn't be higher. They had to defeat him now and forever. Unprepared is my weekly attempt to make a zombie campaign. Okay. They could not live under any circumstances. They had to be destroyed. They're able to recruit a single ninja to their side. This will be the final battle. This was it. The two armies marched towards each other. Who would draw first blood, or I guess first scratch? Skeletons don't bleed, I think. Right, who would attack first? Question, they just march towards each other. Ooh, the ancients threw themselves at the skeletons, destroying hordes of them. The clubs was determined to fight, but soon we got a bit scared. The mammoth. Ooh, that's a good shot. Ooh, the fire mage summoned some fire. Knights attack down the skeletons. Is the I'm going to read this campaign? Yeah. No. Wait, why is the Reaper killing the skeleton? Oh, the Reaper is on their side. The Reaper is trying to put Disney back in the grave. Unfortunately, Club died. Mr. Clubs died, but he died for a good cause. Only now they had to make sure his death was not in vain. Where'd Skeleton Summoner go? Well, here he is. He was converting him to his side. He was going ballistic. Baja Blast. Could blast no more. The bullets were quite powerful. The Skeleton Summoner was going crazy. It seemed like all hope was lost. The king was all that was left. And he was not very smart. He forgot how to use a sword. He couldn't take any damage. Greetings, enjoying the Wobble Game Mine. It's quite good. If you got any factions and stuff you want to check out, put them in the chat below. The king knew we couldn't win. Just the kill. Just the Skeleton Summoner. You fast stuff. Yep, nice. Fortunately, the king was transformed. Maybe the rock thrower was being overwhelmed. However, the last, the tab service gathered him for good stories. So thank you. It appears, unfortunately, he would have to perish. Disney was victorious, and it appears their legislation will rule over the land for 1,000 years. Is that right? Disney has won. Yes, Disney unfortunately has destroyed the very essence of creativity The very idea to be original. It is impossible. Maybe one day there'll be a hero. Maybe one day someone will defeat the mouse. But not today. Not today. Now review them all. Okay, guys. I'm not... Alright, just so we're clear, I'm not putting all of these guys in a line just so I can review them. I'm going to take what I've used and review them collectively. Hope has seen it before. Dragon Guard. Might be... Oh, yeah. Let me just add that to my list. Add it to queue. You're after a Mugus? No, you're after a Randuck. Okay. So, I'm going to just write... And I'm going to... Now, I'm not going to put all of them in a line. I will rate them. It was quite chaotic, is what it says. I feel like I'd be a bit unfair to compare it to put it close to any of the other ones. It doesn't really have a theme, which I suppose is kind of the point, but it's a bit messy. It does suffer a lot from having too many units, but there's not really much you can do about that. Bar Blast is from the Tiger. I think, to be fair to everyone else, I'm gonna give it 5.55. That is my rating for this faction. It is decent, does what it says, but it's not really anything special. Probably, if it was survived the factions and was more themed, it'd probably get higher, but you know, it's literally just a bunch of random units. It's not. I mean, some of them are quite good units, don't get me wrong, but some of them are not very good at all. No offense, but some of them are not very good. And another thing which isn't really your fault, well, actual feedback. It is. You still keep making stuff. By the way, Johnny is 500 counters outdated at 113. Oh my word. Why is it not? I have to fix that sometime. Most of them are not good. That's, yeah. Like, what's this? Or this? I don't know. The point is, I keep making stuff. Some of them are quite good. Okay. And now, this part is the Flower Kicking Festival. What? I never heard about this. Now it's time for Amogus Redius. Will someone get their hands on the tray for the first time? Yeah, it's fair enough, but yeah. You keep making stuff, it is quite good. Now it's for Amogus. Hell yeah. No, kicking my son. Alright, Amogus Redius. You have the campaign? Yeah, you already have it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, hello, Mr. Amogus. Is it a campaign? Or was it a faction? I forgot. Hello, Mr. Campaign, right. Okay. What's the name of the campaign? One. You just create one like faction. Oh wow. Armored Great in the search bar. Armored. Ah, this one. It's this one, yeah. Okay, we can do this. This is playable. Awakening. Welcome, player. In this scenario, you will defeat your enemies and extract their shadows to fight by your side. To unlock a new shadow, you must kill at least one of their normal counterparts. Your player character will also begin weak, eventually growing the power of every battle. Your first challenge is to control the player character and defeat 3 clubbers. You may also choose not to control the player, which will make it stand still, for this is not recommended. Good luck. Arise, progression, yes. Okay. Okay. Once upon a time, I was wandering. I got lost. However, I saw some guys. I had some help. Hello, can you help me? Hello. Neato. Hello, guys. Can you help me? How are you going? But then, they started attacking me. And it was all chaotic. And I was shocked. How could they do this? Then I actually froze in fear. And immediately died and got kidnapped. However, as they were taking me away, I was able to escape. I was no longer afraid of them. I fell over. I got hit in the head. I was quite weak. I had to fight bravely. Zoinks dies. I stabbed one to death. I had to evade and dodge and weave. Stab. Yes, stab. I grabbed one and killed him. I had to escape. However, new troops arrived. You may have some troops in place, but also the strategies you extract are slightly weaker than their normal counterparts, but they cost us too. Okay. I realized I had some shadows I could summon. I decided to get them to use them. I'm not sure what power I had, but I must use it for good. Alright, guys. Defend me! Holy glow! I'm pretty sure I killed... I've not killed as many. The shadows were quite weak. I got beat up a bit. Only one of my shadows survived. It's gonna snow in blue. However, I started something sinister seemed to happen, so I need to get to the bottom of this. I cannot run anymore. I had to attack. Your army is beginning to grow. I can now use protectors. However, I realize to protect myself from the ranged weapons. No! Oh, it'll be fine. His soul will live peacefully. I don't know. Flank him. Flank him. No! My leg got hit and I died. Thankfully, I died. But however, I was able to live. You see, I was able to take... You see, I was just hitting the ledge, as you can clearly see. So I was able to get back up. And some of my souls again. Die. Die. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. I stabbed him. My death was greatly exaggerated. Yep. No. Oh, wait, these are my guys. I'm trying to stab my own people. Okay, I decided to raid their cave. This time it doesn't end horribly. Reference. I spammed spear throwers because I knew they were very powerful. Come on, guys, we can do this. Let's go and attack. And for the shadows, I don't really have morale. That poor sap. You will never know. You will now be under my rule forever. Ah! You won't get me. 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 See, I need to be very bright without dim neon. Ah! Oh no! Ah! Oh my word! Who's left? Oh, you're left. Owie! Now, who is left? Oh, what are you doing, you coward? Oh my word! One of them hit him, and it was in the arm. You guys kind of suck. Turn to the shadows. Raptor Rampage. Fortunately, you can't resurrect animals in the shadows. Ah. There's only that. So it appears. Ooh. You did nothing. The spear throwers did all the work. Nah, I did everything. There's contested models experience with your campaign. Models experience with your campaigns. I don't think I have any mods. Yeah, I don't have any mods, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Spear throwers. And some clubbers as well. People that made... Oh, okay, yeah. I think. Alright, elephant. Alright, fine. Prepare for... Come... Oh no, it's raptors. This is an ambush. Come on, guys, attack. You... Ow! What? I was ambushed. Alright, thankfully. I was just pressing the leg. I was able to recover my leg. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Where'd you come from? Guy says his death was greatly exaggerated. He was back. He was wondering how this happened. How was he able to survive all this? Something wasn't right, and he had to get to the bottom of it. My death was greatly exaggerated once again. Hold formation, everyone. Okay, no one stop holding formation. No, I was immediately eating the rat. Shut up. Yes, but the strat. Where did they all come from? What come from here? I come from sort of everywhere, it seems. Hey. Hello, breadstick. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Hey, greetings. Got any stuff? Put it in the chat, and we'll hopefully check it out. List is quite long, so it might have to be on Monday. But yeah, put them in the chat and I'll add them to the list. Okay, this is very difficult. However, I have a plan. Operation Cheese. Ow. Operation Run This Way. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. You caught me. You caught me. Ow. There are 3 raptors and 1 raptor rider, by the way. Nice, okay. I'm thinking, what if I spam these guys? Oh, I understand it now. Okay, new plan. What if I put them all here? Don't. Oh no. No, I immediately get eaten alive. Alright, so plan. Well, if those two, how you have the one cheat pass, you enable deeper and destroy the enemies. Oh yeah. Sheeta. Nope, my guys. You're stuck. Okay. I might have to just sort of not too long. I split the map. Oh no. Wait, I have no idea. I know. No. So, I was struggling to make anything. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I have an idea. Hold on. Then again, while he was fighting, something strange happened. A hand appeared. And suddenly, it was so weird. No! No. Hold on. Hold on. You, young sir, are going over here. The giant hand came and picked everything up. Maybe use a shoot to. It was. Oh. How do I change the mode? Suddenly, arrows started flying from nowhere. He was shocked. I'm shocked. I don't know how this works. So it's a POV. Who's still left? Oh, this guy. He wasn't sure what happened. I wasn't sure what happened, but I was just glad to make out alive. Now they have magic. He was determined to not be deterred by the potentially divine intervention. He would fight, even if he had to do it by himself. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's attack. Why are they glowing? Because there's like shadows or something. Owie! Ow! Owie! 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 Ow! Guys, help! Guys, help! Okay. He was just a bit wounded. He got up. He was fine. So more shadows. He was really tough, by the way. He was very stubborn. It's very. No, this help. It's me. Oh. Aha. Yeah, shadows. Ow. If you rich, these buttons cracked. Aha. That was way too close. You suck. You suck. You suck so much. Ah. Let's go. Try to bleed it. It's time to face the chief. Are you ready? I'm ready. I summoned my bone mages and my spear throwers. I was determined to kill the chief and to get to the bottom of this. He was being super sketchy. I had to stop him. Bone mage spam is calling. Imagine a time where your own spear hits your guy. That would be very unfortunate. How could you? How could you do this? How you attack my shadow? No, it's Raptor Rider. My worst enemy. Get up! I couldn't get up. I was frozen. No. That was so unfair. I could not get up. Turns out it was just a bad dream, and the real battle was beginning now. That's just a normal raptor. Still my worst enemy. No, you. What? I got one shot? My guys. However, that was just what his memory was. Turns out, in reality, he had a really big brain and knew a really good tactic, which was to shot straight at them and hope that everything goes well. I guess in the intro, your character starts weak. This raptor's got like lightning eyes. has 120 HP. Okay. It's time for new strategy. Which trick where you can sometimes make a unit stand back up by processing and unpossessing them multiple times. Oh, okay. Just saying. They've got shield to protect me. No! Guys, kill him. Okay, wow. Guys, hold formation. Nah, stop holding them now. Yes. No. I just get immediately consumed. That was very bad. It's so unfair. Yes. Ow. Oh no. Ow. Okay. That wasn't canon. That doesn't count. What if? Why is this so hard? Oh no. And we win these. We win these. Oh, No, I couldn't have won that. That was very winnable. Okay, new strategy. What if less bone mages and more clubbers? I killed my own guys. This is not very good. Alright. More dead clappers HD. Yes. Wait, we're doing this. We can win. We win these. We win these. Oh no, massive mammoth. Still can't resurrect animals in the shadows. Okay. After somehow reviving myself, I then found out I was secretly a doctor. That's why I had. That's why I'm so smart. So I was secretly a doctor. And I saw there was a giant mammoth, and the only way I knew how to defeat it was to summon lots of spear guys. Boys, it's time to go hunting. First wave went out. They attacked. And the mammoth was very sad. Oh, okay, boys, it's time to go hunting. I'm gonna find out why I'm able to resurrect shadows. What did this to me? Who did this? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah! Alright, I have another strategy. Hear me out. Genius. Come on, reload! Reload, 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 reload. Come on, come on. I'm taking control of this guy. He's more useful. He's killing his own people. Me versus Mammoth. No, don't step on me. Ow. Oh, stone notes. That's a good idea, actually. Hold on. Stone. Sticks and stones will break my bones. At the end of that saying, there's nothing else. Wait a minute. What if I spread them out more? What the heck? But words never hurt me. Oh no, the saying just ends right there. No saying after. There's nothing after there. Come on. Oh no. I'll try some spear throwers. Let's use clubbers for you, distract him a bit. Ooh, oh, so this is actually a winning strategy. I can do this. Yes, the mammoth was hunted. Let's go. We are so good at games. Next chapter. Ooh. Congratulations on completing the tribal chapter. You have leveled up. Your stats have been boosted. You did dual sickles and bulletproof vest. Ooh, nice. Someone, one protector. Be my pal. This guy, I'm gonna call him, John. Hi, John. Hey, John, you want to murder some children? Me too. Oh man, that's a lot of children. That's so many. Die, die. Die. Ah. Ah. I'm trying to murder them so hard. Where's the glowing coming from? Wait, bulletproof rifle is functional. It can block some projectiles. Ooh, nice. Is that from the barrel? Ooh, let's go. Barrel guy. Ooh, new troops. New faction to use. Okay, guys, I have an idea. What if? Hear me out. Yeah, barrel armor for the torso. Oh, nice. Halflings, bam. Oh, don't fall over, don't fall over. Oh, there's a clip. I'm gonna watch it after that. After this. Oh. Fight, fight, fight. Come on, Shadow Clone, you got this. Alright, that's my shadow. Oh, never mind. This guy is surprisingly resilient. Die! Die, child! Let's go. I'm gonna watch this clip now. What is this like? Let's see what's this like. Oh, it's unmuted. It's muted. Let me unmute it. One protector. Be my pal. This guy, I'm gonna call him John. Hi, John. Hey, John. You want to murder some children? Me too. Oh man, that's a lot of children. Alright, that's out of context, okay? Baby. It's greatly out of context. You can't just take that out of context. Right. Pretty tough, I guess. I don't very much in context. That is fair. I was very clearly playing tabs. That, hey there, get it? Ha. Okay, let's see here. Bro's turn. I had to give it a proper reaction, you see. You needed. I needed my genuine what? Who's Furmore? Oh, Farmore. Oh, that farm got slaughtered. Oh, just brutal. I guess. Hold on. So, all the positions. Hold your positions. I'll hold them off. Ow, 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 owie, 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 owie. Owie. You think you can test my factions stream? So I'll watch the stream or wait until the next stream. If I have enough time, I'll test it even if you're not on the stream. Let's see. Let me see who's after this. Oh, you're actually next. This is the last battle. Splash Page. There's no description for it. All right. I finally figured out what happened. What's your coordinate mean? Okay. This potion seller, he secretly poisoned me to forever dream and to forever wander the plains. Not really sure what's happening, but now I was fully fluid. Now I can see it was all him. It was all a dream, which means I had to kill him. I was muted. Now I do it myself. Try to poison me again. Try to get me back into my hypnosis. The campaign is a work in progress. I continue adding levels. That's fair enough. I was drunk. It was hard for me to focus. That's tired. I couldn't. These little guys were distractions. The real threat was over there. I stumbled my way. I was struggling to get up. No. No. I may have tumbled. They may have. But I woke up again. I was drunk. Can't waste time with these guys. I couldn't waste time. I had to take care of the source of my problems. These idiots. You have troops in place? No. But I'm not dreaming anymore. I can't place troops. Everything was all a dream. Caused by these guys. They must die. I was regaining my consciousness. I must fight this myself. This was the final. I had to redeem myself. Free myself from this nightmare. I'm sorry, child. Something. I was free. Let's go. Great job. Congratulations on completing a rise progression. I hope you had a fun playing this campaign. The faction using this campaign should already be in your custom. Don't say if you want to use a unit. P.S. I have other campaigns that are a modern trend. And want to play those. But the older ones might not be as high quality as this one. Woohoo! Neato. Nice. Now do I rate it? It isn't unfinished. It was pretty nice. I like the idea of it. I think wasn't as engaging as some of the other ones I've done. However, it was quite good. It was nice and short. Watching Faction Live, it seems. I think I'm gonna rate it 6.94. And pretty good. Could use some more levels. I'm a bit. My character's a bit weak. If that might be a skill issue on my part. Yeah, pretty good for unfinished. I agree. Yes, it's a pretty good faction. Thanks, most welcome. Can you wait for a long time? It's good. Yeah, it's a bit of skill on my part. And now, so Lancelot. You had a faction, I believe. Excuse me. My headphones are budding out, and I'm on the verge of destroying my entire setup. Working on it again. See ya. Farewell. So that. And so, what was your? I think I downloaded yours. What was your faction called? Also, the Rohan told you don't destroy your whole setup. That would be very sad. Archerization, yes. I'm after Lancia. After this one. Okay, I know what I can do. One day in the kingdom of Wobblington, his farmers were having some issues. You see, time had progressed quite a bit, and bandits and pirates would frequently and often would frequently attack. Oh my word, so many archers. The farmers. And they would steal all their crops. It was quite sad, you see. However, soon, Kingdom of Wobblington. I don't know if it's you on Necro. Your after Lance is Rohan Dunk, and then it's Necro. There's quite a few up. Oh, not that many. Over, they're able. You see, soon Rohan Dunk was able to defend their archers. They would defend. They started off by defending farmers from approaching mercenaries. Hayada. So cool. The archers, despite many criminals importing guns from foreign lands, the archers still did fairly well. And often the bandits struggled to raid people without much blood being spilled. However, there was a threat that they struggled to defeat. Ooh, very close. The pirates were difficult, but with the United Archer Association established by King Wobblington, the sects, it was not as bad. Soon, the archers, range was extended, pun to pun. It started doing more various other tasks, like taming wild tribes. The great archers and the Nile and sword archers would the main culprits of this. Soon, an elite team was made to take care of problems. The United Archer Association, the Prime Division. There's the Snake Archer, a Neo Archer, which they got from super futuristic ancient technology. They had members in many nations. Oh, okay. Forgot to note this down. Yeah. And so they all came together to fight crime universally. So, one day, wondering, even what would a big mech attacks be? I'm not sure. They even got found gunpowder. And it would kill tribes who were bothering their crops. From many other factions. They would sometimes lose some numbers. Magazines. Oh, okay. Just because I can't, fair enough. The ancients, they had the Snake Archer, as well as the Wandering Zap Archer, which they got from Zeus's power. They did use them to put down a riot, though, so it was occasionally used for unethical means. They weren't always a bastion of hope. But they were pretty good, all things considered. And one of the archers, one of the neon shots, you can find them by searching shots with whatever projectile weapons and searching slots. And searching shots. Oh, okay. It's a bit confusing, but makes sense, I think. The Zap Archers. One Zap Archers was becoming growing discontent. He felt the faction was going in the right direction, so he decided to go off on his own. The Vikings. And he found one of their ice archers. Yo, how do you do? It's like, hey, I want to be able to use ice with my bow. And it was like, oh, well, you have to train. No, but I want to do it and zap. I don't think you can do that. That's not really allowed. Oh, but I think it should be. Like, well, too bad, I guess. Then they shot each other. People debate today who shot first. But evidently, as a result of what happened, it was apparent that neither of them were very good shots. They both kind of sucked. However, one of them was just a little bit better. No, it was not him. Oh, it was... Neither of them hit each other. They both really were bad at this. Really, really bad. It was evident that a discontent archer needed to train more. However, let's see. He really needed to train more. Or he just hated the sun. This was actually part of his discontent, was how bad their training was. They could not hit anything. In fact, this was actually quite awkward. He was just hoping he would be able to kill him, take his power, before his friends arrived. was really, really bad at this. Oh. Somehow an arrow shot his bow and his body froze. But he was able to take his power. It took a while. But he was able to do it. And he transformed himself into Virtuous Freeze Archer. With glowing helmet. However, some guards came. And they were shot. You have to leave. So he had to run away. He found himself to yell. He decided he had to kill the guards and run away. He tried to knock him off into a hole. He was still really bad at shooting. Really, really bad. Thankfully, the military as a whole had grown complacent. Also, the spies couldn't even hit him properly. Thankfully for him, he was quite. It may have been fortunate the training wasn't very good. He was captured and brought into questioning. Brought to the ancient, his hometown, and they questioned him. They said, "Why did you do this?" They do it up here. Benshacha shoots him if he's guilty. Yep. That's a good idea. Hey, if you're guilty, he requests a trial by fire. If he was guilty, the Benshacha would shoot him. However, before the Benshacha could shoot him, he breathed, he yelled at him, and his head got smashed into the wall. He was paralyzed. Dane tried to shoot him. He had to kill him before he could get shot in. He was frozen, but he still able to shoot him, and he was banished. And he was sent to banish the underworld of Under. He was shocked, horrified. I love that effect. I know. But he saw there were skeletons he could fight. Why he could fight stuff in the underworld, he wasn't sure. So the projectile was never used in any weapon. So he figured if he could shoot the undead skulls of people who've been here for generations, he could take their power and give them the ultimate. Even though by killing them, he might destroy their souls forever, he didn't care. He was going to take the power no matter what. He was fell into the hole, but thankfully, a weird thought possessed him to not fall in. Ooh. I'm just flying them. He yelled at someone and his skeleton was stuck in the pillar. He's frozen all the skeletons. And decided to try and find out what was happening. With all these spirity gods, he turned into Killer Archer. It's not Killer Archer, it's less powerful. He decided he was running out of arrows, so he took their swords to become a sword archer. And he found some skeleton archers. He said he should have that power as well. He decided to fight them. He was a bit hot. He was able to deflect arrows. That's how good he was. He was becoming incredible. A new weapon. In fact, he took their arrows and became a great archer. He got better at aiming. That's right, he did get better at aiming. He said that he would... that he should control the void. He should control death. So, he went up to the Void Monarch and asked for his power. The Void Monarch laughed. He says, you cannot have my power. You are but a mortal. Well, I'm dead, so I'm not mortal anymore. It's too bad. Unfortunately, oh, my phone's gonna play copyright music. Go to my phone. There's no alarm. There's not someone calling me. It's just an alarm. Just turn it off. There we go. Anyway, so here's the Void Monarch decided to walk away, not even bother to fight him. But the Reaper was furious. He was mad that they allowed the Archer try to do something very foolish. But the Reaper, no, the Archer had been gathering some other followers who were also skeleton archers, impressed by his pizzazz. And so suddenly, the Reaper felt fear for the first time. As his body burned, and the Great Archer became the greatest archer of all time. He went back to the beginning, and once again, he was no longer a Great Archer. He became a Void Monarcher. Actually, no, wait, not yet. Not yet. He asked the Void Monarch. He said, "No, final answer." He says, I'm not taking no for an answer. For his archers, the Void Monarch's like, what? And they all shot him. He was burning. And eventually started to transform. The Void Monarch had never seen anything like it. He was able to clone himself, but thankfully, but then before he went the void, but he didn't. He could teleport. He was terrified. Desperately tried to fight the Void Monarch. He cloned himself. Somehow, despite the Void Monarch's superior skill, I didn't know he could teleport out of the void. He is a Void Monarch. Somehow. Oh, nope, just phased right for his wings. He killed the Void Monarch. Skip about Monkey King clone, yeah. He wasn't sure how, but now he had power beyond his wildest dreams. He decided to not just destroy the United Archer Association, but the Wobblingtons as a whole. He went to Republic City as the Void Archer. From the remains of the Void Monarch. The people that were quite shocked. The guards there. They tried to get him. Tried to arrest him for interrogation. However, he was not having it. You begin to burn them, evade them, teleport. Okay, he might actually die. Okay, not good. They were just barely able to arrest him. They questioned his motives. They questioned why he was doing any of this. And the martial arts started questioning him. He simply says, because it is necessary. Because it is needed. They don't need all banish 160. Martial arts shows like that's not good enough. You must be executed. Yeah, I've done that before. You're gone. But the martial arts was immediately destroyed. And the Void One Archer escaped. As he was making his way to his home, to the kingdom, they tried to ambush him with killer archers. Why take his bow? They tried to, but they realized it was actually like a. But whenever they would take it away, he just summoned another one. This guy was really eager to assassinate the Void One Archer. His eyes were literally bulging out of his helmet. Literally. These guys, they were more stern. They were more serious. This guy, no, he is just really eager. The Void One Archer was like, sorry to disappoint you fellas. Think about killer archers, they deal a lot more damage by Twilight. Yeah, you should have told me about that earlier. Okay. The Void Monarch Archer was killed, but this time he was betrayed somewhere else. I fixed my headphone. Let's go. Everyone clap. Wait, let's do some celebration. I am late. Oh, you are late. Maybe quite a bit actually. Alright guys, to celebrate him fixing his headphone, we need to play some celebration music. Celebration music, no, right. Pod, please tell me you're not done yet. No, not yet. You are quite late, but yeah, we're not done yet. Celebration music. I watched your coin for a new rate, sure. It's probably gonna be about the last battle, because we've done all of them. Alright, let's actually do the battle now. Divine Archer says, Void Monarch, you must stop here. Me and the Banish Archers will banish you and banish yourself forever. You cannot be allowed to live anymore. No, but I will live. I will take over your realm. I will take over everything. No, this is it. No more. And so the final battle, for now, took place. So my thing crashed. Did you say something while I was out for a second? Oh yes. So this is Lancelot, and then we have Rodenhawk, and then Necro. They fought. The Void Monarch Archer. They stood at each other, staring. Turns out, even Divine Archers were quite inaccurate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to mine. Oh, we might, depending on what the other one does. I think Rohan just has one level. I'm not sure if Necro is still here. I think the Necro's still here. Never mind. Yeah, you might have to wait till Monday. Oh no! Just one. How hard could it be? Yeah, how hard could it be? The Necro Archer, no, Void One Archer escaped. and prepared for one last battle. That's Sunday in Canada, right? Maybe, probably. Voidman Archer got his legion of skeleton archers, normal skeletons, and even some sword casters. The United Archer Association decided to unite and get all of their archers to stop this evil threat. This would be the end of the line for him. Voidmon Archer would cease to be a threat to the free world. Here and now. The Voidman Archer teleport in front of his forces. Just yells forward. Voidmon was exploded. Now he's to take care of his forces. Victory was in their sights. Voidmon would soon be banished once and for all. Many good lives were lost that day. The UAA, they were victorious. They rid the world of the threat of the Void Monarch. And now, I must rate it. Let's see. Divine Archer? I think this is Banisher. Banishers, I do like Banishers. Pretty cool. Maybe a bit overpowered. Snake Archer's just a Snake Archer. This is Neo Archer. I'm not sure what he does. Seems like just a normal Archer. We have Killer Archer, which is a lot of damage, probably a bit too much for how much he's cost. We have Wandering Zap Archer, which looks pretty nice. I think he could be made like more ancient. He looks a bit like a peasant. Velt's Freeze Archer. He's pretty good. Maybe a bit less neon. We have the Divine Archer. Oh, he's pretty cool. Doesn't do that. He just block projectiles, which is pretty nice. Then we have the Great Archer, which is a Great Archer. He's pretty good. Bum Archer. I didn't really get to use him very much, but he has a pretty cool gimmick. He shoots a bomb. He's a Farm Archer. Just a bit generic. This guy. Who's this guy? The Annihilator Archer. I'm not really sure what he does. What's the Annihilator Archer do? Let me just test it real quick. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool. That's pretty nice for a bow. The Sword Archer, it is pretty cool. He can shoot swords, I will admit. The Martial Archer, he doesn't seem to use any martial arts, so I'm not really sure what he does. Void Archer is quite pretty cool. First time I've seen like someone just remake the Void Monarch, but in a different unit. I like his lasers, they're pretty nice. Overall, this faction, I think, deserves a 7.49 out of 10. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty nice and complete faction. It was pretty fun. Yeah, keep making stuff. And now, I believe we have Operation Mount Boreas. me see. Up. Let's play it. See if it's more levels. Vibing and oh, click the island in the top right. Space to oh, okay. This is actually that's pretty cool. I never actually saw that. It's going to be the path that you choose. Oh yeah. I think it shows more. Let me check. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it's like a multi-choice thing. What's the name of the choices? PS1. It was PS1. This OMB. Yeah, I think it was PS1 I did. I presume I have to download this again. Doing yellow. Oh, never mind, yellow, yeah. Workshop. OMB. Lost subscribers. It has the extra battle. Do I have to re-download it? I might have to re-download it. It's the last. Oh, it's pulsating. Oh wait, hold on. It's just the last one. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, the storage cave. Oh yeah. I hate to is that Operation Mount Boreas facilities? A major chunk of them are on top of the mountain, but I guess there are some of them down here as well. Elevation's 3,400 feet. My head hurts so much. How the heck are these robots active? It doesn't make sense. Ooh, it's a nice map. Very nice. I like how each of them have a custom map. That is very cool. Oh yes, speed. Oh no. Chickens! Okay. Ah! It's ice chickens! It's icy chickens! Okay, everything went actually behind these guys. By far the hardest level. Oh no. I'm gonna do this first try. Here we go. Let me just first try. Press exit out. Nah. It'll be easy. Look, I'm gonna play epic music to make the stakes seem higher. Actually, to make the stakes, I thought you're the first person I've seen play through this battle, so I'm sorry if it seems unpolished. That's fine. Make the stakes even higher. I'm gonna make it so if I lose first try, I immediately end the stream. This is the stakes we have right now. Yeah, immediately end the stream. We have to wait for the next stream to get a rating. That's good. That's so mean. I know. Oh no. Oh no. No. Means I'm gonna have to try really hard. Reload! It's gonna be easy peasy. I definitely need like a switch or something for that. Hopefully I don't dumb it. Come on guys. Shoot me on. Alright. This is very cool. this is, I think this campaign is probably, by far, probably the best one I've seen so far. Yeah, it is really good. No, 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 no! Oh. Thought I was toast there. Oh no. No, 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 no. I feel like there's something through here. There is definitely something through. Oh my word! What is this music? This is not good music. Let me just get different music. This is terrible music. There we go, this is much better. Come on. Come on. Torrents. Stay away from those. Ah! I don't jump. Oh, that's kind of. That's interesting to jump between them. Ah! No! No! Please do not just flop in there. Oh, thank goodness. I should not be getting rid of those. I always get so nervous when I jump. How do I jump back? No! No, no, no. Did you forget to put one... There's... Oh, right. Okay. My bad. Alright, okay. Oh. Hello. Still be some monsters. Ah. No. I feel like it's gonna be like a boss or something. There we go. Okay, good, good. Shoot. Shoot them. Shoot. Shoot them. Okay. Get up. Come on. The epic music is building up. It means you must be getting close. I don't care that there's no correlation. Oh. For some reason all the ice themed monsters just have got... No. Yeah, all of ice themed monsters have got... Oh, still alive. Okay. I didn't reactivate that switch. Okay, good. Be cautious for the next part, you might see a familiar face. Oh no. Goodness gracious. Oh, no! Get up! Get up! Get up!